right. I am Elma, and I am blessed to be a part of the Talk of Life Talk Show with Elma. Oh. So, how is everyone tonight? We're just so excited about 2022 that I am up here by myself. But I remember the jet is on its way. Jet number 1 is flying. Oh, I hear it coming in. So that means another co-host is going to be with me tonight. I think I hear her walking in the hallway. Yes, I do hear. I do hear. Oh, there's Kimberly. Yes. Yes, this is Kimberly, our co-host. And we're in for a treat because we are, how did I get it? Blessed. We're blessed. We're blessed. We're blessed. I know it. Where'd you come in from tonight, Kimberly? Oh, was it nice up there?
Nice and cold.
Oh my
Really
God.
nice.
Did you have snow?
No snow.
Oh, no snow?
No,
Oh,
I melted
okay.
everything.
No
I'm
snow.
so hot, I melted everything.
Oh, I know it. You were melted. Just looking at you, Kimberly. You were melted. You were melted. Okay, we welcome you all to Sister Chat, and I know you all are wondering where the other co-hosts. They're out tonight. I think the jet just took them somewhere else, but they will come back next time.
Their flights got canceled.
Yeah. So we're excited to be here tonight, and Kimberly and I, we're just going to talk about some subjects that's been out there tonight. But before we get started, we have to do what? Finish what we start. Our scripture walk for tonight. Yes, 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 yes. Where is it? Oh, that's Kimberly. She's waiting on her music. All right. This is our scripture, Philippians 1:6. Because in 2022, like we always start where we finish. And Kimberly loved to do this scripture walk because one thing about it, we have to walk in our vocation. We have to walk with the word and carry the word and know of the word and preach and teach of the word. Put it all in your head, see? Make it easy on yourself, okay? So that's our scripture, Philippians 1:6. Our short version is finish what you start. Was it heavy?
Yeah, put it on my back.
Oh, girl, you know, because some words are heavy. Some words are heavy. Okay, so tonight we're going to, what are we going to chat about?
I love you, bling bling.
Oh, thank you, girl. I love the bling. I didn't know how it was going to turn out at first.
It's really pretty.
But it looked cute in the book, so I said I'm going to order it and see. Plus, it was on sale.
I know, that's right.
I got it, girl. It was on sale.
It's really nice.
And I said, well, I'm going to be red tonight.
Yes, it has like a sparkle.
Yes.
Stretchy. Yes,
And
I
it's
like
cute
it.
and it's so comfortable. I don't have to iron it.
Yes.
That's
Give me
the
some, I don't
thing.
have to iron.
I don't have to. I can just put
Don't
it
wanna
in my.
iron
And when we
nothing.
get on the jet, girl, going to our next place, I can just throw it in there
Throw
and
it
just put
on
it on
and
when
play.
we get to our next set. So tonight, Kimberly and I are just going to sit up here and chat about different things. And if you have any comments, you can also put it at the bottom of the screen. Today, I was looking at this show on TV, and it really caught me off guard because the guy was 63 and the girl was 21, and he was denying the baby. They got a baby.
He denied the baby.
He was denying the baby, Kimberly. And I was sitting up there thinking, that man probably didn't get that girl no baby. That girl is too
Did the
pretty.
baby look grown?
Girl, the baby look cute. I mean,
Baby, how grown did the baby
he
look?
He looked a little old.
How old did the baby look? Baby,
The
that's
baby,
your baby.
he was cute, but you could tell he looked a little mature.
You can tell he had a daddy that was
That
about
was all.
AARP. That's an AARP baby.
But he was mad. He was up there telling, you know that baby is not mine. I'm 63 years old and you 21. You know that baby ain't mine. She said, yes, it is. And she was so proud to be with this man.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm thinking, did he actually do this? Did he actually mess with this little girl? She looked like his daughter.
She a grown woman. She not a little girl.
I know it, but she
a
looked
grown
like his
woman.
daughter, Kimberly. And then I was thinking, I said, man, They have a baby. Just think when he get 83, that baby gonna be 20.
That Viagra. They gotta leave it alone. Y'all gotta leave the stuff alone.
Wonder what color pill he was taking, yellow or blue. But anyway, he got the baby.
He mixed the rainbow.
But he kept saying it wasn't his baby. He couldn't believe that he could have a baby at 63. She said, why you can't? She said, we've been having sex, so what do you think? And he said, no, I can't have a. But the baby turned out to be his, and he asked to marry her.
Wow, on TV?
On TV.
Wow.
He asked to marry her. And she said, oh, yes, I'll marry you. And they got the kissing and everything. I'm like, ugh. It's like she kissing her daddy. But that's the
She
going
probably
thing.
called him daddy.
And she probably
What you think,
call him
Carlos? She
daddy.
probably said, come on, daddy. Yeah, big papa in the house.
But you know, back in the day, it wasn't nothing, you know, they would do that. Because my dad was 20 years older than my mom.
Yeah, I think my mom was too.
You know,
I mean, my dad was as well.
Yeah, and she was 35 and he was 55 when I was born. I'm like, golly, you know. But that still wasn't too bad because she was still 35 and he was still 55. But nowadays, women are having babies at older age, and girls, you know, they have them all the time, you know. But it's just so much going on with this, you know, with the age group. Age gap in relationship, you know, on both sides, you know. But it just tickled me because he was 63 and he was up there saying he didn't think he could have a baby with this 21, but she's still fertile.
Everything's still working.
So that's right. But he was so excited. He said, I got a baby. I'm thinking, my goodness, that's something to be happy about. But I
know
guess
Ron Isley is with a younger woman. He's like 80 something.
Who?
Ron Isley. I can't recall how old his wife is.
Oh, really? He had a young lady too.
I just can't recall how old she is.
Wow. So, audience, what do you all think about that?
Very beautiful.
Do we say anything? What can you say about that? They say they're happily. She's gonna marry him. She's excited about it. But this is nothing new.
And I don't know if that's true, but
okay. Oh, Ron Isley with the Isley brothers. And his 35-year younger wife had been happily married for 14 years and have a handsome son. Wow. So how old is he? Did they say? Oh.
I think he's like 80 something.
I didn't know he was that old.
It's Mr.
Wow.
Big. So it's happening.
Candy was 28. Ron was 64. Is that the same one? Ron 64? Yeah. The Isley singer who was married to R&B great Angela Winbush, whatever, Winbush. Ooh.
Winbush? Is it Winbush?
Yeah. So they are marrying these young girls, and not only that, we have women that's marrying the younger women now. I mean, dating the younger women too. So I guess there's nothing wrong with age. What is it? Age gap relationship?
I guess if you can handle it.
I guess if you can handle it. I don't know if I would want an older man though, that old. 20-some years old. I'm 61, so if I married somebody 20, he would have to be 81. Oh my God, no. I couldn't deal with that. 81. Unless he's one of those healthy, you know, they got those healthy men that look good. Some of them you can't tell, those that still work out. You got some fine looking young men that still work out and everything.
Still work out.
Yeah, they working out, they lifting weights and all of that. So maybe you can't tell them nowadays. You can't look at age because some people look older than what they say they are, you know, so you can't tell.
See?
And you even have little bitty people marrying big tall people, you know. And so it's just out there. Love is something that you can't judge, I don't think.
You really can't.
If you love them, it doesn't matter about age. If you love them, what does age have to do with it?
And that security sometimes is already there. And that's not a bad security. Isn't a bad thing.
That's right. Because if they already have a house, they already have the car. You know, so that's security for them too.
When a man makes a woman feel secure, he pretty much has her.
You know?
I was trying to find that picture of them together.
And then really you have some of the young women that I've talked to, they said that they would prefer an older man versus a younger man because the older men are mature and they're already settled down and they don't have to worry about them doing this, and this.
Right.
And then you got the older woman that likes the younger man.
That's it.
So, you know, it goes both ways. So we might look at it as, oh, God, that's so old. But if they're in love.
Kris Jenner has a handsome young man.
You know.
A handsome young black guy I think he's I don't know if he's made 40 yet.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
They look good together. I mean, they really look good together.
Really? That's awesome.
I can't think of his name right now, but they look good
So,
together.
audience, what do you think about that? Do you want a man
trying to
older,
find him.
way older than you, like 20 or 30 years older than you? Or men, do you want a woman 20 or 30 years younger than you? What do you think about that? I know we've had a similar show before, but that was just so funny to look and see him being that age. And she was a beautiful, fine woman.
I think she'd be with somebody else.
Yeah, somebody that looked like her grandpa.
Okay, that's
You
Chris
know.
and her beau.
And I'm like, now who is that? Oh
The
yeah,
Kardashians' mother's beau.
She's pretty though.
He
She
look
doesn't
good.
look like she's. How old is she supposed to be?
She's probably your age.
Gosh, but she looks good though.
Mhm.
I could see them being together.
He looks good with her.
They look good together.
I don't know what
Let's
his
see if that's a good.
I don't
that's
know
a
what
nice
his
couple.
mama says, but I like them, the energy that they have together.
I wonder if they have children like around that age.
He's definitely not taking care of her.
No, because she already has.
I mean,
money.
financially.
Yeah.
Financially.
But I knew this woman
But
that
the family
married.
likes him.
She married a truck driver, and she has I think PhD or something. But she said she wasn't worried about that. He was young and fine, and she married him, honey, and they happy. And she said people asking her, well, why would you want to marry you a trucker when you got a PhD? She said, I ain't worried about that PhD. She said, I need somebody to keep me warm at night and to rub my toes and stuff and everything. And then I laughed about it because she said that this man makes her happy, she said. And he loves her and she loves him.
And that's what people want. They want it when you go home at night and you're in your house by yourself.
Thank you.
You want someone that you enjoy, not so much what people approve of. Because you'd be lonely trying to get somebody that everybody
people approve of.
You would be lonely.
Because they're going to find something wrong with that person. Like the show you were showing me a while ago with the little man. And he was saying people look at them because he's short and he's not that fancy. But she's a nice dresser. And the woman he said they look at her like, you really want to be with him? He
looks like he's kind of like a dwarf or something. And people, because he's shorter, he looks...
Yeah, because when you see the little cute little girls, the little, I don't want to call them the N word, but they, small people.
The shorter people.
The little people, they call them, the little people with the big tall guy.
Yes.
And they are so happy. I used to watch that show that come on TV with the little women and stuff. Mm-hmm. And they had those tall, fine men, So love come in all sizes and shapes. It
really does.
And we can't judge. And then a lot of times we need to probably get out there and see too. Some of you single women, you trying to get all this and that, but you never know. That little man can make you happy.
Can make you happy.
Yeah.
Because he feels like he has the prize.
Right.
He feels like he has the prize. So he or she.
That's right. So if we
can't
can't
look for
judge.
Picture perfect people. I was trying to find that picture.
I remember years ago I was at this airport, and this lady she looked like she was about 400 or 500 pounds, and girl, she was sitting there. She had her feet up on the chair, and I turned around, girl. This man, he was real tall, handsome, bald-headed, fine black man, and I said, I know he is not with this woman. Girl, that man sat there and rubbed that woman's feet in the airport. And people were just looking at him like, are you serious?
Like,
and he was rubbing her feet like it was an honor to rub her feet. And I'm sitting up there saying, shoot, I don't have nobody to rub my feet like that, But it doesn't matter what age or how they look or whatever. Love comes in all shape, forms, and fashion.
And sizes.
And we might be looking at them like they crazy, but really and truly, they are happy.
They are very happy. They enjoy each other's company. You don't have to worry about them fighting, knocking each other out, knock out, dragging them down the street.
I mean, they look real happy. And I bet you if I interviewed them, they would say, we are a lovable couple.
Mm-hmm. She's happy, he's happy.
Yeah. It's just so much going on in this world today. When you look at television, you be like, do people really act like this nowadays, And I was telling Linda the other day, I said, I watch Jerry Springer sometime because I look at how crazy these people get on here and just share their business, share what they're doing, And it's like I would be shamed. The Bible talks about you don't let the left hand know what the right hand. These people are sharing all hands.
All hands, wide open feet too. Got the feet up in the air.
Yeah, they don't care.
In the air.
Yeah, they don't care. I don't know how you all feel about that, but I look at it sometimes just to see why would people get on the show and talk about it. Like this guy said, he dated his girlfriend twin sister. They twin sisters, and he was dating the twin sister, and he ended up having sex with the other twin sister. They're not identical, but so he said that he needed somebody to talk to, and the sister was there, and they ended up talking, ended up having sex, and then he gets on Jerry and tells this, and the twin sister come out, and she's hurt. The woman is really hurt. She started crying.
So do they pay them to do that?
That's what I'm wondering. Do they pay them?
Carlos, do they get paid to do that?
Let's call Carlos and see what Carlos say.
Ring-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
Is Carlos available? Carlos, can you help us out tonight? We need some good answers because these are things that we can get to talk about on the show. And just, do people really act like that? Is Carlos available?
Okay, and I think Michael Jordan also married a younger woman.
Oh, really? Is that who is Michael, the basketball player? Oh, really? I can ask Carlos. Carlos, can you help us out tonight, Carlos? Yeah. Okay, Carlos. I just don't understand why they would do these things, Carlos. Why do you think people get on TV and share their business like that?
I don't know.
Isn't there something? I wonder if they get paid for that.
But with those shows, some of them, they do get paid to do those shows.
Okay, they do.
They get paid. Then
and sometimes some of the stories are fake, and
okay.
Some are real, some are fake. You never know which one is.
Yeah,
is
I
which.
was wondering about that too.
But I don't understand why people. Like, it's just some stuff,
you shouldn't even put out there.
Yeah, it's like, man, why do you even say that? Like, I don't think you should have said that out loud.
Out loud.
I know, and they be up there fighting over that, And one guy, he was on there, and he didn't know that this was a woman. She was born a man, but she was a woman, okay? And he was really upset about that. He said, why you didn't tell me this? But then he said, but I done fallen in love with you now, so I'm going to stay with you. And I'm like, they don't even be embarrassed to get on television and talk about these things, But the Bible says it talks about you're going to hear all kinds of stuff going on in the world.
I was trying to find her age.
Some people just don't care, and some people don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some people don't really know. Nobody pull them to the side like, hey, this type of stuff you shouldn't say out loud. If you want to talk about it, find somebody you want to talk, you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
You want to talk about it with. Don't say it out loud. Don't put it on the internet but people just don't care. They just want to, I guess some people want to feel accepted. Or some people just want to fit in and do what other people are doing. You know what I'm saying?
But Rodney put a nice little saying on Facebook today, and he was saying that some things you don't need to put on Facebook. Some things you need to just talk to God about.
Yeah, I saw you put
saw that. I thought that was so cute, and that's so true. Because some things we don't need to share on Facebook. You just letting everybody know what's going on. Maybe they could get a counselor or something and talk to your counselor.
Because we got this, fascination with being real.
Real.
I say what needs to be said and this and that. And it's like being real is knowing that some things ain't meant to be said.
But say it, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like some things, yeah, you can say it. But it's not. It's better off not saying it.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to say everything that come to your mind.
Mm-hmm. There's a time and place for it.
Yeah, and that's right, and that's one of the things that you learn in being in God is like,
That's true.
I'm not even gonna give this the time of day to talk about it. I'm gonna just give it to God, and He gonna handle it.
And let him handle it.
You know what I'm saying? And I sometimes we do need to talk. We gotta find somebody to talk to about it, but
Right.
it's just some things you don't even need to talk about. You know what
That's
I'm saying?
true.
It's just
That's
some
true.
things you just need to go ahead and give it up.
And leave it alone.
Leave it alone. You know what I'm saying?
Or find a counselor.
Everything is not meant to be said.
Right.
You know?
What age, Carlos? What age is okay, y'all? What age is too young?
Too young for what?
Between
a man and a woman?
What's the age gap? What age gap is too young or too old?
Ooh.
Should they be 10?
But that depends on the country. You know, some countries do marry them real young.
No, I was just asking, between you guys and the viewers, what age gap do you think should it be a 10-year age gap, 5-year age gap?
I don't know. It's whatever
love is.
Whatever people call it.
Whatever love is, don't judge.
Yeah, I mean.
Don't judge. I married an older man, too. Stop saying you married an older man.
Keith ain't that old.
It's difficult.
But he is older. I mean, like.
How many years older? Glenn and I are 6 years apart.
Keith and I 5.
Okay, yeah.
So you married an older man.
Yeah, see, I did. Because, we're 6 years apart.
I told one lady I married an older man. She said, girl, I was looking for a man. She said, I was looking for a man on a cane when I came in the house. I said, he got one over there. He got one over there. I was like, Keith, you are older than me.
Yeah. And my sister thought that was too. Don't you think he's a little too old for you? I'm thinking it's only 6 years. Because, back in the day, they were marrying 10 and 20. Like I said, my mom was 20 dad. My mom married a man the same age as her daddy. My grandpa was right at 55. I think it was either 55 or 60. He was right in that age group, so. And then my dad had a daughter that was, I think she was older than my mom. So it just depends on, and they ended up having 8 kids.
See?
So he was still rocking, so this man 63 with a 21-year-old. Carlos, what you think about that? 63 Carlos. And 21. Love.
Okay, what's your age gap, Carlos?
Yeah, Carlos, what would be your age gap?
How young will you go and how old will you go? How young will you go?
The first question. If I'm being truly honest, I think it's a little weird. You know what I'm saying? For a man that old to be with a 20-year-old.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think it's weird, but hey, she grown. Ain't nothing you can say.
He make her happy.
For me, age gap, I'm probably at 10 right now. 10
By 10.
10 and
that's
this way or 10
I'm,
that way? Either way on the Richter?
Either way. That's what I'm most comfortable with. Anything past that.
Do you want older or younger? Or does it matter?
It don't matter.
Okay, just long as you all can. So when you're looking at that in an age, is there a certain thing that you will want? What are some of the things that will attract you to that age group? We put Carlos on the spot tonight, huh? Call Carlos. He has the answers. Y'all have a question, call Carlos.
Call Carlos. He knows.
I'll put it at the bottom of the screen and we'll ask Carlos. What do you think? What would be something that would attract you to in either range of that 10 years?
Probably maturity.
Okay.
Probably the most thing that would.
So when you say mature, what do you mean by that? Is that cooking, cleaning, or what?
Maturity,
working, or what?
As far as in your your thought process, you know what I'm saying? Because you could date somebody older and they still not be mature.
That's a good point too. I like that. That's a good point because she could be childish even if she is 50 or whatever.
Yeah, she can still be childish or. Still try to think she young and stuff like that.
Wait a minute, she can start to, she what?
Think she young?
I be thinking I'm young all the time. What you trying to say, Carlos?
You young as you think, huh?
Yes. And what's so interesting is we sit here and we talk about the age gap. But when you're actually talking to the people, you get to know the people. you don't think about it anymore.
You don't.
You be like, oh man, they fit so well together.
That's
I mean, Linda
right.
walked
I
up in
like
here
that.
with the guy that has been in the church, and they just kind of clicked together, and she got her 35-year-old man and everything.
But
and,
you don't see
but
the
you,
age.
But you don't see the age because you know the two people.
That's right.
But when you don't know the two people, it seems weird and odd. But
Because
when
you
you
looking
get
at
to
them
know,
like, wonder how old they are.
mm-hmm.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a good point. Because it's just like when you first meet them, you just talking. And you don't think about their age. Really, I don't even know if you even ask them their age on some of that.
Mm-mm.
You just get to talk.
And then Morgan Freeman, was he married to someone younger at one time? Y'all remember Morgan? Is that his name? Is that his name? He's an actor.
Morgan Freeman?
Mm-hmm.
When he the one that at the door. But yes.
Was that him?
Uh-huh.
I think she was young. I was trying to find it.
Okay.
But I don't know if they, if they're still together or what happened.
But didn't he get it when he married was that him that married the daughter or something, his goddaughter or something? It was some guy that they was mad about because he was messing with, he and a married. That was a different story. That was a different man. But I think he did marry somebody that was.
That's what I was trying to find.
But it was another guy that he raised his goddaughter. And he ended up marrying the goddaughter, and he was like 60-something, and she was 20-something too.
But that's his goddaughter, not his actual birth daughter.
Yeah, that was his goddaughter.
Okay.
One, but they was saying that he had raised her like his daughter though, and now all of a sudden she's younger, and they getting together. So
love is love. That's why you can't.
We're not docking this.
You can't be saying goddaughter. How I be telling people, if you ain't blood. It's open field, you know what I'm saying? It's your god daddy, your god mom.
Yeah.
In the courts, y'all not really family.
No, when they say, oh, this is my god brother, and next thing you know, now they hooked up.
Hooked up.
So that is something to think about. You be wondering about that. But to me, I like when you brought out that point about when they get together, they don't think about age. We think about compatibility. We think about how we just click,
Right.
Because see, with Glenn and I we clicked. It was like, gosh, it was love at first sight. We've been together from the very first day we met. Mm-hmm. And we've been together from that day. We met that night and we've been together. And it'll be 40 years this year. And I'm like, gosh, I've been with this man for 40 years. And people didn't think we was going to be together because we married. We met in October and we married in August. Mm-hmm. And they didn't think we was going to be together because we married so quickly.
Right.
But we didn't want to, keep shacking and all that. So we just decided to go
get on married. Just get on.
And he didn't want to move up here because I had left Prairie View and moved up here. And he said, I don't really want to move up there if we're not married, So we ended up getting married. But age is really just a number, right, Carlos?
Well, one thing for sure, if you take care of somebody old, if you marry somebody older, that person has somebody to take care of them.
But will they take care of them?
Instead of two people that are old together and the other one can't help the other one. You know what I'm saying?
That's gonna be a mess.
Oh my gosh! Both of us trying to. Hey, wait a minute!
Yeah,
both of us
we
trying
racing with the cane with the walker. But some people. Now I know this person that married, and she's younger, and he was older, and now she done put him in a home because she didn't want to stay there and take care of him. Now that happens too.
I mean, yeah, I don't doubt that.
You know what I'm saying? That happens, and you be like, wow. And I was looking I knew this couple that was on Facebook the other day, and I'm so glad I didn't say happy grandpa. I thought this was her grandpa. It was her husband. And they were wishing him a happy birthday. It was happy something. And but he looked like her dad, but she looked so young.
I see that with women. A lot of women look way older.
Yeah, but
and they're
she
the same
young.
age, and the spouse, they're just like maybe 2 or 3 years apart.
And I'm like, wow. But she was 60 and he was 80 something. But looking at her, she didn't look 60. She looked good younger for her age. Mm-hmm. But he looked really like he had been through a lot. He looked like he was past 80 to me, but he was 80 and she was 60. but she seemed to be real happy with that. But you know, we might look at it on the outside like, why would she want to be with that? Why would he want to be? Like when I saw that today, that's 63 and that 21. And as beautiful and fine as she was, you know, it's not about that either, I guess. He was just so happy to be with her. And then when he found out that the baby was his, he just grabbed her and hugged. But you up here saying that the baby not yours because you didn't think you could have a baby because you're 63. And I'm thinking, I didn't even know you could have, you know, where he looked, I thought he was 80 something really. But he said he was 63. But the age gap in relationship, what we're saying is, we can't judge just because we look at you a certain way and we think it look hard. But long as you are happy and hey, y'all can make it work, go for it. I mean, go for it. Enjoy life. It's not about age. It's about you being happy and enjoying life.
That compatibility.
Yeah, and you're in this ball game to win. Stay together, no matter what people look at you and be wondering what's going on and all of that. But it just tripped me out on that, you know, how some of the people act and how they share their business on television. And I'm hoping you're right, Carlos. I'm hoping that some of that stuff is fake.
Made up, yeah.
I
Carlos.
really do, because oh my God. It's like they don't care. Then they get to fighting on there, acting crazy, you know.
Yeah, you can't tell if they're getting the ratings up, if it really happened.
I'm pretty sure he has good ratings, because a lot of people look at that and they be like, gosh, look at this here. But do you think it also encourage people to go out and do those things too?
What? To do what?
To do what they doing on TV?
Act weird? Or
that, or just even like the guy having sex with the two women and thinking.
They was doing that already. The TV didn't encourage that. They already free.
They just bringing it out in the open now.
Yeah. They just let you know it's already going on.
It's already going on. You know, so we were just sister chatting on some of the stuff that we was looking at on Facebook and Instagram and the talk shows and all of that.
Just super freaks.
We are just excited about, you know, I don't know if I'm excited about it, but some of the stuff look weird to us, but long as you all are happy. So Carlos, your age range is 10 years to 10 years.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Whether it's young or older woman, right? And you're looking for more maturity. Okay, Manuel, what would your age group be? What years? How long would you be?
Probably 5 years back, 10 years forward.
Okay, 5 years back and 10 years forward. Okay.
Yeah.
In that age range? Okay. That's not bad. 5 years back. So that would be, yeah. Okay. Man, you 32? My God. That means I'm 61. But anyway, that's good. You know, and what would be something that you would look for in a woman? What would attract you, Emmanuel?
A savvy sexual woman. Basically, women that's...
a savvy sexual woman? Is that what he said? What did you say?
You know the one where they're attracted to their intelligence. Women that likes to talk about...
Say what? What you call it, Carla?
Sapiosexual.
Savio?
What's that? What is Savio?
I hadn't heard that one.
I haven't either.
That's a new one.
What is that? What is Savio? What now?
Pretty much a woman that's attracted mentally, not really physically, but a woman that's mostly attracted to mental.
Oh, like talk your language or something like that, or what?
Pretty much something, you know.
Are you all in together?
How can I explain it?
Basically, conversations that they talk about intelligent.
Intelligent conversations.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Like.
So with intelligent conversation, do you be like your photo booth, your stuff like that, or money? Probably money. They got to be able to talk money.
That's everybody.
What'd you say, Kim?
That's everybody.
What?
People love to talk money.
Talk money.
Talk
So
money.
you want somebody really that's going to be talking about how to build your business and like that.
That's Hollywood right there.
Stimulate your mind. your business mind, your goals,
Wow,
your
that's
company.
good. But you need to know, you need to have something in common. I think you ought to have a good conversation, something in common that would attract you to hold that conversation. What you think? What is a good conversation? You got to talk.
The old-fashioned way don't work no more.
What's the old-fashioned way?
You know, you see the person from a room and then just ignites something and you're drawn to them. Like, wait, that don't work no more.
You don't think so? But what about a fine woman walk in the door?
It's a lot of fine women out here.
Carlos.
It may attract them in one area, but it may not.
There you go.
The vibes may not
There
be
you
there.
go.
We have vibes. I
Yes.
mean, but that's old.
Oh, okay.
That's outdated.
Do y'all think that if a woman walked in and she was fine, would that be an attractive? Would that be a thing to make you want to talk to her or not?
I mean, that's with everybody. Like, that's the first thing you see. I don't see your mind first.
Right. You
I
don't
see
see the
your
prayer
body
cloth.
first.
Carlos, you don't see the prayer cloth.
And they don't see the prayer call on them either.
Yeah, I don't.
You don't see her prayer cloth.
You don't see those things. You see the physical first. You know what
Okay,
I'm
so you
saying?
see the physical.
Yeah,
That's with everybody.
That's with
like
everybody.
that's with men
It's gonna
and
be
women.
something.
When a person walk in, that's what you see first. Is
Okay.
they physical.
But I had this young lady told me that what really attract her to a man was his teeth. She looks at his teeth first.
Well, she first got to get him to open his mouth.
That's
Before
what I'm
she-
saying. I was thinking that too. I said, how you gonna see his teeth
'Cause if
if
he
you don't
said-
open his
I
mouth?
mean,
You
something
know?
has to be
Exactly.
done, for her to even know.
Yeah, this
She
teeth.
got to look that way because he could just be sitting like Tanisha said, her teeth aren't out.
So I can't see it. But I was like you. I'm like, well, how do you see his teeth first?
Yeah, she
it
don't
has
have-
to be something to attract
Something
you
to get you to
want to
look.
see the teeth. You know what I'm saying? Like some men, they look at the women breasts, they look at the women behind or whatever. What do you look at, Carlos?
You can't tell that out loud. He can't reveal that on national
I'm just
TV,
playing with Carlos to
Facebook.
see what he said.
All the ladies will be walking by showing Carlos they booty.
They'll be calling on the
Carlos
show.
here right
I already had some women checking him out already. They want to see Carlos. They be like, I hear his voice on there, but you never bring him on the show.
And
You know, I've had it all the way from Houston. I had a lady from
Don't.
Houston was trying to hook up with Carlos.
don't nobody want me.
Yeah, don't say that. Somebody
Don't
wants you.
say that,
Don't
Carlos.
ever say
You
that.
just haven't been around
But this
enough.
was just sister chat. We were just looking at age gap, relationship, love.
Does Tanisha
and
have
don't
something to
judge.
say about age gap? You know,
Who?
Tanisha. She got something to
Where
say?
is she? Did she fly in?
Girl, her flight was canceled. But I
Her
think they
flight was
just dropped her
canceled
off.
late.
You got something to say about age gap? You stuck in Jamaica.
Oh, she's stuck in Jamaica, so she'll probably be on the next show,
What
y'all.
you got to say about age gap? You love it? You like it? They can't hear you.
They can't hear you,
Get
so
your
you're
mic.
gonna have to
You
go
can go
back
to the
there
back.
and
Go
get
to
the
the
mic.
back. Just go to the back.
She's so crazy.
I know you got something to say about age gap.
Okay, Tan is our other coach. She's in Jamaica calling in. Okay, come on, Tan. Tell us what you think about the age gap. What is it? Age gap?
Yeah. Age. What
I'm
is
more
age?
attracted to older, but
How older?
Yeah.
my age gap. Let me see. Since I'm 29, not really. No, I mean, my thing about it is it's about how intelligent they are, what they want, what they can bring to the table as
I like
well.
that.
You know, so we both have to have something, an intelligent conversation. We have to be attracted in different ways.
We
the
don't want to hear her
oldest-
different ways.
You
I
want
know,
10
right?
years older, 10 years. Are you
If you
10,
don't know, I
10?
teach. I love teaching and I love learning. So,
Are you
me,
10,
since I'm-
10? Like 10 up, 10 down?
And she want 20.
I wouldn't mind.
She
I mean,
want
because
20
my thing
years.
about it is, if they can stimulate me mentally,
Okay.
it doesn't matter the age, unless they have to be over 21. I gotta say that. Okay, over 23.
They
'cause my
have to
son
be
is
able to go
23.
into a bar.
They have to be able to buy me a drink. I'm sorry, if you can't buy me a drink, I can't. Do
I
that.
hear you. They have to be at
Uh-uh.
least 21.
I can't be changing Pampers and stuff. No,
They got to be potty trained.
Yes, they have to
Okay.
be.
And no depend undergarments.
Oh, you're going to
And
have
no
Rodney to
depend.
call in on
Oh,
that
man.
one.
Rodney.
You know, we
said
already
Rodney, I
dealt
almost
with
threw up.
Rodney
I was
with
like,
the depend and underpin.
Yeah, he has depends. If I have to change underwear or depends, no. Let me see.
Okay, so no depends.
No. But there's a lot of older guys that are very sexy, very, and there's
Yeah.
younger guys that
I was saying that
amaze me
earlier.
as well, because just like, okay, you young bucks know what you're doing, okay? But I'm just
That's
saying.
true.
But no, it just depends on how you can stimulate everything, mind, body, and soul.
That's good.
So,
And that is so good, because what do you all think as an audience? What would be your tenure? Do you want 10 years or 20 years was in your relationship? How old would you want them to be if you would put it at the bottom of the screen and put your comments in? Because love has no number, no age.
No color, no.
It's just no color, no race, or whatever. If you're in love, love hides a multitudes of sin, they say in the
that's
Bible.
good. That's
So
good.
we are excited about this, but before we close, we're gonna have Kim. Are you gonna fashion today?
Oh,
I like your
sure.
hat, Kim.
My New York hat.
I like that. See, she flew in from New York. It
New
is
York,
wasn't no
Manhattan,
snow.
baby. Yes.
Thank God you got
yes.
in tonight with
I
that.
got
she
it.
should
like
have
that.
came to Jamaica.
And we're so happy that you called in from Jamaica, Tan. Are you gonna
Yes,
fly in
Tan,
tonight?
You're gonna fly
Yes, I'll be
in.
landing shortly.
Okay, well, we'll see you on the next show, okay?
Ma'am.
That was Tan all the way from Jamaica. y'all.
Jamaica.
Okay, go ahead, Kimberly. Oh, she waiting on the music from Carlos. All right, I
Wait
like
a minute,
that.
there, Carlos.
Go
Wait a minute,
on.
there. Wait a minute, there, Carlos. Wait a minute. I have my Chanel bag, chain bag, my tote, my glossy boots. And this is my birthday jacket from Joy.
I like
It is
that
so
jacket. And the
cute.
first match
Isn't that
so
cute?
pretty.
This is my birthday jacket from Joy. I just love it. It has a little faux fur around the collar, the little belt. Yes,
Kimberly,
yes,
your
yes.
purse looked like your jacket. Did you match that up like that?
No, Keith gave me this for my 50th birthday, and my girlfriend just gave me this past
Did
birthday.
you see how it matches your shoulder pad thing?
Yes.
It matches that all the way in the back. Isn't
They
that
love
unique?
me. They love me. They love me.
That is, and I love your hat.
Oh yes,
She
my
had
New
to
York
put that on
hat.
because she came in from New York.
Stephanie gave me this
I
for my
like
birthday.
that.
This is my birthday hat for my coworker, my
love it.
BFF coworker. Thank you, Stephanie.
I love it. That's what I love about the Talk of Life Talk Show with Elma. We can fly anywhere and still make it on time for the talk show.
And
right,
Elma, the
Kimberly?
last time I turned around, the producer, I don't think he was paying attention, and I wanted to do something over here, right? So when I went to lean over to get something right here, and the video when I got home, it stopped right at my butt. Can y'all work on that next time? But all I saw was this big butt in the
Bro,
screen.
next
I was
time
like,
make sure you
I'm
put
gonna
it
get
on
the
the whole
producer.
screen.
I'm gonna get the producer. I'm gonna get Manuel.
He's gonna get you.
So I had to make sure I don't bend over because Manuel just stopped. So when I opened up YouTube, and I was like, okay, why is my butt stuck right there? The video opens up right there. I was like, no.
That's because she's blessed. She's blessed, y'all. That's
Right.
why, because she's blessed.
I'm gonna get him, Manuel. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him.
Oh, that was so funny. He was probably wasn't feeling well that night,
You
kid.
know, the videos just stop
It's
at a
cute.
certain point on
Yeah,
YouTube.
it
You know,
sure
on YouTube,
does.
They just stop at the
And
R.
it just stopped on your
you ain't get you
bless.
like this or something like that. I'm just like, oh my gosh.
That was too funny, but thank you all. That's because she's blessed, you all. She's blessed. And we're blessed with the Talk of Life Talk Show with Elma. So tune in every Monday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Please, you all, subscribe to the YouTube. And if you would love to come on the show, check us out at www.elmatalkshow.com. Or if you by chance see Kimberly out, just
Yes.
grab her.
Yes.
Please, we want you to come on the show and share
be a
your
part.
business, your
Yes.
testimony, just to come on the show and we can talk about different topics. And remember, we are doing our scripture. What do you think and what does it mean to you? We
Yeah,
didn't
that's
discuss
fun.
it tonight, but we did bring out some scriptures. So
Yes, we did.
don't let the left hand know what the
The
right hand is doing, okay?
Love
Love
covers
hides some multitudes of sins. So
yeah.
we're here to have
Pause.
fun, but also to recognize Jesus, our Lord and Savior. Romans 10:9 says, if you confess with your mouth, believe in your heart that Jesus died and he rose again, thou art saved.
Yes.
Okay, and don't forget, if you need a photo booth, that take beautiful pictures. I know you all have seen the photo booth on Facebook. Kimberly is one of our photo booth models. She represents the Kirk booth. Tanisha is another one. And you
Yes,
know,
Tanisha.
I am one. And Linda.
Yes.
And all of our guests have taken pictures with the Kirk booth. So please, if you're having an upcoming event, check us out at www.thekirkbooth.com. And remember, if you refer someone and they let us know that you refer, you can get a referral fee. So check us out every Monday and Thursday with the Talk of Life Talk Show with Elma, Kimberly, Tan, and Linda as soon as they come back off of vacation. May God bless you and keep you until we see you face to face.